This is a Headgum original.
Here's Jeffrey!
Oh, God.
Welcome to the Overlapping Dialogue Special. 200 episodes in the can. How many guests do we have? Let's introduce ourselves one by one, or I'll do it. Casey Donahue.
Hey, how's it going? I'm sharing a mic with Geoff.
Amir Blumenfeld. Billy Scafuri. Katie Moose. Ferris Monchi. Zach Dunn. Erica Jensen. Alex Berkman. Dane Cardiel. Riley Ansma. Will Conover. Emma Ernbrink. Ali Khan. Emma Foley. Marika Brownlee. Joel Dunoff.
And the
Johnny
rest.
Villa.
No music.
Jake
And the rest? I found this fucking company.
and Sage Gibson.
And Anya and Rochelle.
And Anya, Kanevskaya, and Rochelle. Can we please count? Somebody count.
From the top.
All right. We've got 1, 2,
Start the music
3,
over.
4, 5,
you count
6,
this
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
That's almost the amount of people in this company.
Most guests on a pod ever?
I mean, it has to be on at once.
Geoff said, somebody please count 1, 2, 3.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I think he just means you counted.
Okay, sorry. I'm just like really sensitive. I feel like it's going to be a whole barrage.
Yeah.
Zach, you have a heart out, right?
I don't. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I just, because...
I told you it's fine. Today's about you. It's fine. Whatever you need.
No, you made it quite clear that you're working on a big Hollywood
didn't.
production in Atlanta. He's coming in from a trailer,
didn't.
which you're not even called to set today. You just wanted to brag.
I rented a trailer just to you can do whatever schedule you want.
Okay, I appreciate that. Emma, you've never been on the show. You're the only one on here who's never been on the show.
Yeah, I'm
How do you
confused
feel?
as fuck, but that's okay.
We all are.
Who do we think looks the most upset to be here? I think it's Jake.
I'm watching a soccer game. I'm fully checked out.
Totally
It's
normal.
unbelievable.
Listen, I constantly tout overlapping dialogue on this show. I say that A, to make it easier in the edit, and B, to kind of keep that energy up. We should always be constantly not interrupting necessarily, but kind of catching each other's tail end of their sentences and starting our own. Starting anew, and here we are with almost 20 people, I think. I already forgot.
22, yeah.
22.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be easy for us to overlap dialogue today.
Yeah. Or really hard because everyone's waiting for the other person.
That's
to
I
start
was just
talking.
gonna say. Yep.
Yeah, it's hard because already there's way more silence than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah. The show is really how many people can you steamroll?
Ferris, you're making your return to the show. I've been trying to get you on the show for like a few weeks, and the schedules haven't lined up, and now here you are on one of the most important episodes ever.
Yes, sir. Good to be back. God, I do not envy Grace on the mix on this one.
Sorry,
Jesus
That's a
Christ.
Tottenham goal, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Brennan Johnson at the back post with a team of Werner Cross. I mean, you'd love to see that shit.
We're already
You'd
kind
love
of
to
getting
see
off
that
topic,
shit.
I fear.
But it's overlapping, is it not?
It's overlapping. It is dialogue, and I'm trying to figure out because there is one we do have to continue.
Jake,
We have
you
a
should
lot
do
to
the
get
same
to.
celebrations
Sorry.
the players do when they score.
Joel, sorry, just 1 second.
Thank you.
Joel and Johnny are sharing a set of headphones.
Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah.
And a
And a mic.
microphone.
This whole room is sharing.
Johnny,
a
do you
It was
wanna
on
talk
Joel's lap before we started recording.
Johnny, do you want
This
to talk
is less
about the new
intimate than the
hair?
way it was 10 minutes ago.
Here's the thing. I wasn't
hair,
actually
John?
invited to be here. Marika texted me 15 minutes before start time. She says, "Are you going to be here?" And I just cut out of work and I'm here.
I actually have a bone to pick with Will Conover. Will, I think it was yesterday.
Whoa.
I posted a photo on my story.
Oh yeah.
And Will said this.
First time
yesterday.
ever. First
Yeah,
ever
first
DM.
time ever. He said, "Such a warm smile with a heart."
It was a cute picture. I hope you edited it in because it's a very sweet picture of you. You look handsome.
But were you being facetious?
No, that was, and I knew I was going to be.
No, I'm not jumping down your throat. You're reacting like
I was
going to
be here today, so I wanted to start off on a good foot.
You did say it was
but-
a bone to pick.
Yeah.
We couldn't. Here we go. We're jumping straight into it. Bond of the week.
Rapid fire.
We're circling the fucking new 007. Barbara Broccoli might be hiring Aaron Taylor-Joy. What is it?
Johnson.
My Bond of the week is Bruce Boxleitner because it's time for a 73-year-old James Tron.
Boo! Read that off the screen.
Mine's Brendan
You look
Johnson. He's
devastated.
Welsh, not British, but he opened the scoring against West Ham, so I kind of respect him. 22-year-old Welsh footballer.
Casey, who's your Bond of the week?
Pass.
Katie?
I might pass too.
I
Billy?
didn't know you could do that. That's awesome.
Jeff
I'll
just
withdraw
says
Brendan
these
Johnson and
things.
pass.
Okay.
Jeff's stare is such a freaky stare. For those at home who don't get to be in the studio, he says these things so loud and just stares at you so intently, like a dog who needs to go out. And I can't even listen to you. I just hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bond of the week.
Shrek.
Shrek. Nice. I kind of love Shrek for Bond.
That's cool.
Amir?
Ferris. Ferris
Ferris?
looks good, yeah.
Wow.
No, Ferris.
I was
Bond of the
gonna.
week. Who do you
I was
got?
gonna say Jack Black, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Honestly, this is too many people. Just
Katie loves that.
Everybody just say your Bond of the week at once. 3, 2, 1.
Pass.
I heard a lot of passes.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Jeff does this thing for those of you who don't know, because Jeff, there are people on the show who have never been on the show before.
Just
Jeff,
Emma. Just Emma.
if you want to explain what Bond of the Week is to Emma.
Bond. Okay, I wasn't even hearing that word
exactly
right.
what it
Daniel
sounds
Craig is
like.
out. Daniel Craig is out as Bond, so every
Oh my
week
God.
until the next James is cast, we are casting our vote for who should be cast as the next 007.
It's been got going it. on Okay, for
What
over
does this
2
take the
years.
place of this segment when the Bond is officially cast?
Indiana
better,
Jones of the week.
Definitely
Jones
good
of the
and
Year
thoughtful.
Club.
How have
Yeah.
you never been like that?
I don't know.
Well, you
How
know,
would
it's
you avoid
interesting
this?
I
because
live under a rock, I guess.
I don't know if it's quite been. I don't know if we've done Bond of the Week every episode, but how many Bonds do you think we've done? Because, you know, this is a pretty big episode. It's number.
It's
201,
been going
I
on
think?
since
202?
episode 72. So
Okay, Marika coming in with
Marika with
the
the
facts, not only the
numbers.
sacks.
So like there's like 120 episodes you've done ish with Bond of the Week, and you
Correct.
ask like 4 people an episode.
The answer is too many.
it's been 2 years.
Yes.
I get that. I mean, this is a monumental episode, whether we've done Bond of the Week for every single week. I mean, again, it's episode number.
What is it? 201, 202?
200,
203?
right? Isn't that right?
Word of the day.
200?
That's exactly right.
He's moved on.
Word of the day is 200. Was that
words.
Marika who said it?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Are you going to Venmo me cash?
Yeah, I'm going to Venmo you cash. This is kind of a throwback to an old segment we used to do before. Billy actually told me that Venmo
There's
transactions.
tax repercussions to this joke.
There's just a crazy, wow. The
Whoa.
change. That's so
The wipe. You can do a wipe?
Do it again.
Oh my
I love that.
Yes. Yes.
Rochelle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wipe of the week. Still going.
Wipe of the week is a great series of words.
Wow, these are all very good.
We're squeezing in a
We're
wipe.
wiping. We're
Yep,
wiping.
sorry.
You can do a few more.
Yeah. Do we get a
wouldn't
star?
be, sorry. Go ahead, Amir.
Is there a star wipe is all? I'm just curious.
They're
like
looking.
Doesn't look like there's a star wipe.
That's really good.
Flip is good.
I like that one.
Falling door.
You kind of gotta play a lot. You gotta be like,
Oh yeah.
I said I like that one. This is the falling door one.
Yeah.
Can we do some transitions in here?
Yeah, it's fun when everyone gets compressed down.
This is gonna be
like
so
that.
easy to edit.
All right. It wouldn't be a Headgum Podcast episode without a little bit of wax, right? 200 episodes. I think they said it could be done and would again. There will probably be a 400th episode.
This?
But Marika, do you want to talk about the origins of the show? I mean, this kind of was a
My idea.
pandemic podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A passion project.
It was
pandemic podcast.
Yeah,
It's a
I wanted a staff podcast for a really long time.
It's originally
Pandemic.
called Headgum Happy Hour, no?
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
We changed
I remember
it.
doing a couple episodes in my closet with a margarita, the saddest I've ever been. Wondering if I was ever going to leave my house again, and then being drunk on a Zoom in a hot closet trying to record audio with my bosses.
That was
And
3
now
weeks
you're
ago.
packed like sardines in a room that would have given you the virus 4 years ago.
Absolutely.
This is also technically a corporate podcast.
Oh, Zach's in trouble.
Yeah,
Zach's in
Dane,
trouble.
Hey, sorry.
Getting kicked out. That was really good.
Final last words. Hey, sorry.
His rental time
I had a
ran
segment prepared just
Oh,
for
Zach.
Zach.
Okay.
Everything's
Everything's good.
You know what? We'll wax throughout the episode. Let's get to our first segments, ladies and gentlemen. This one is kind of a fan favorite for Zach Dunn. A fan favorite guest.
Like,
this is what
like
the
it's
sixth
my
time.
favorite? What do you mean?
I mean that every time you're on, I ask you if you could give me some writing
Right.
advice. Yeah,
Yeah.
right, exactly,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
And we should say you're on location for a writing job right now. This is proof that you're a Hollywood
Yes,
tycoon.
yes.
Sorry, just let me.
You get a trailer for that?
You do when you're a co-EP.
Jeffrey loves trying to talk about my specific titles on things I work on. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Well, because you're
I'm
not
I
splitting that
clearly don't have
WGA rate with Jake Bender anymore, right? You're getting the
I
full
almost-
7,000.
We're getting numbers
What
pieces
you're
again.
talking about.
It's just
I almost got kicked out of the trailer, so I'm not. This isn't really my trailer. It's just an empty trailer. That's
all
they let
right.
me use. But
Zach and I
maybe if this writing segment goes well,
yeah,
I could talk to someone on the set of this show.
that'd be
or something
amazing.
about
Because
about
Zach
your
and
writing.
you and I did improv in college together almost 8 years ago. And I have aspirations to write little jokes on a computer and maybe get paid. What is it? It's 70. It's the official WGA minimum in the schedule is what, 7,200 a week.
I don't think you know what those words mean. There's a strike since we've last podcasted. You might want to refresh on some of those things, but we're not here to talk about stuff like that.
We're here to see if you could give me notes on my writing.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And with 20 other people.
Exactly right. So
Just
I've
watch.
written 2 scenes, and I
Okay.
was wondering if maybe we could do a live reading of these, and then Zach could give me notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Katie, I feel like you're not going to talk for the entire hour, so do you want to play a part?
absolutely not.
It was an honor to be considered, but ultimately a pass for me.
Riley, you're an actor. Would you like to read one of these scenes?
I am a SAG actor, so I don't know if this is union or if I'm getting paid.
You're not.
So is that a yes? Or...
I'll do it, but don't tell my reps. No, no, we're just kidding. We're having fun.
I am calling the union right now. Actually,
No,
they're gonna
I'd be-
bust this
Geoff,
podcast.
I would love nothing more than to read whatever the fuck you wrote.
Johnny, would you like to read opposite Riley?
I
This
could.
first
Yeah,
scene?
let me get my phone because I feel like you're going to send it to me there.
I just texted it to Riley and Johnny. And Zach, if you could read scene direction, that'd be great.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. This is scene 1, SC1.
Sorry. I just got a text from the Democrats, so I just need to
Okay. Donate real fast. Donate a lot.
Who's
All
who?
right. And
wait, who's who?
Let's have Johnny be customs officer and Riley, you be passenger.
Okay.
And whenever you guys are ready.
Okay.
Actors, you guys ready?
Yeah, actors ready.
All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to call action, but then I'll read. Action. Okay. Interior airport day. Passenger returning to the U.S. approaches a customs officer. The passenger sluggishly hands their passport to the officer.
How was your trip?
Terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have anything to declare?
Only that I had a terrible trip.
Items wise, though, did he buy anything overseas?
Even if I did buy stuff, it would probably be just as terrible as this trip was for me.
Hey, don't say that, all right? Hey, look, we do need to keep the line moving, so...
Right, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your date, too. Just put down bad vibes and durian.
I'm afraid you can't bring fruit or vegetables in from other countries.
This sucks. I literally didn't think this trip could get any worse.
The passenger takes a durian out of their bag and throws it away.
Sorry about that, but yeah, it's on the prohibited items list.
The customs officer points at a poster with a list of items.
Wait, I can't bring my Haitian animal hide drums either?
No, you can't.
This sucks.
How did you know about Haitian animal hide drums, but not know that you can't import them to the U.S.?
Great. This is just great. Next, you're going to tell me that I can't bring this big-ass gun either. I swear, I'm having the weirdest year.
All right, you're being detained.
This sucks.
Okay, that's the end.
Good.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I mean, wow, yeah.
Where was this trip to?
I feel like my
that
writing
was really
has improved.
interesting.
Yeah.
It was really well. It was tight. I mean, Casey, you're a director. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Isn't this Zach's segment?
I'd like to hear it.
Sorry. Yeah, Zach.
Yeah,
I want to hear what Casey has to say. Don't worry about it.
Some pacing issues, but we could get that on the second take.
Yeah, I think that chalk it up to Zoom delay.
Yeah.
Zach?
Yeah, no, I thought it was interesting. It was very similar to some of your past writing samples you've shown. There was which is fine. You have a voice, that's good, right?
Point of view,
I mean,
yeah, exactly right. Erica?
Yeah, voice. But you, there wasn't. I wanted to ask you something was a typo or not, because Riley correctly said
I was
said
wondering
what it should
about
be,
this too.
Well, she
This
correctly,
line-
yeah.
The line the pastor says is "this suck," and so I want to know, was that a writerly choice? Because sometimes you don't write how people actually talk. You know what I mean? Like, you're not always word perfect grammar wise. So I want to know what you were thinking there.
Well, it's interesting because in Zach, you and I went to the same school, and they were teaching. I don't know if you ever did this exercise, but they had us go to a public place and listen to other people talk, right? Because dialogue often feels
I did
a little
that exercise.
Sorry, I wasn't even close to done.
Christ.
Zach or otherwise.
No, yeah, where you go into public and you listen to people's conversation because people are constantly overlapping their dialogue and interrupting each other, and there's a lot of imperfections in the way people speak. In movies, it's all picture perfect. It's all the silver screen, it's all the great white way. And
I think the next.
So was it a typo or no?
I think the next scene.
Just quickly, my only review I'll say of this scene is that I do think it sucked. So that is what I get.
All right, well, let's maybe move on to the next scene.
I thought Johnny did great.
Can I
just
ask?
want to say
performances were amazing.
Performances were airtight.
Not quite word perfect, but yeah.
No, Riley, it's assumed.
I'm saying it's hard when it's like when there's only two people in a scene. You're like, oh, well, this one person did great. So even if you're not directly saying like Riley was ass, it's like in leaving that, in omitting that, it's like silence speaks volumes in a lot of ways. And like I've always said that. And so
that's fair. That's fair.
You have always said that.
Emma, are we boring you?
What? I am just confused. That's all.
Not at all.
This
Miles
is my
is
confused
here.
face.
Why did you
We added a third person.
Which
while
one?
that's
Welcome to the
happening.
show, Miles Bonsignore.
Have we
Yeah,
plugged the
that's good.
Baxters? Have we plugged the Baxters yet?
Jeff, it's
Okay.
really good to be here.
There will be plugs.
There
I
will
just
be
thought
plugs?
we'd start off with a quote of yours,
Yep.
just to
yeah,
sort of
let's
get
get
us
this.
started here.
This
Yeah.
is my favorite Miles segment.
And this is something that you said in an interview. This is something. Sorry, no way.
Yeah, you said let's get it started. So
I'm
that's
so
another
glad
kind of
that you
thing.
used "Let's get it started" and not
Correct.
the other.
and not
version.
the other one. We've had this conversation.
Okay.
Sorry,
'Cause it
Jeff. In
seems
an
like you would get a
interview.
kick out of
Just
using
go.
the
Just
other.
do it.
I
Just
know.
do it. Just do it.
I would never.
Yeah, so when you were asked what is life giving to you, you said the music of Steely Dan and drinking good wine was what was life giving to you.
It sounds like you're in your feels.
Yeah.
Deep in them.
Let's move on to the second scene. Miles,
How long is this? How many segments are
we have 4.
So this is one?
This is segment 1.
Scene 1, segment 1 of
Scene
4.
2, segment 1 of 4.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Pass on this one, Bond style.
Let's have Miles. You're also a performer, and let's have you read scene. Actually, yeah, let's have you read Jeffrey in this scene.
Okay.
Can we get
It's gonna be something
Alex
offensive.
as woman 1? Is that
I don't have my
crazy?
phone on me.
Sorry, and where am I getting this?
Okay.
I haven't
Yeah.
received sides.
Okay, you know what? And I'll text these to you. Okay, let me cast this. Actually, you know what, Casey? Let's have you cast this because you're a director, as we said. There's woman 1, woman 2, and Jeffrey.
It's gonna be deeply misogynistic.
This is going to be offensive. Yeah.
Jeffrey, let's have Marika play Jeffrey.
Okay, never mind. I just sent it to Miles for no reason.
Okay. Sorry. So yeah, and I'll just read over it.
Marika is Jeffrey. Woman 1.
Okay. Woman 1, let's go with...
Preferably somebody whose phone number I have so I can send it to them fast.
Okay, who has Jeff's phone number?
I did receive the script.
I don't even have a phone with me.
Okay, let's have Miles be woman 1.
And let's just...
I got
Allie
this.
or
I have it.
Okay,
I'll
Dane has his phone
Okay.
too.
You're gonna do great.
Allie, you'll be woman
Thanks.
2.
All right, great.
Finally.
All right.
I really tried.
All right, Allie's woman 2. Miles is woman 1, you said?
Yeah.
Marika's Jeffrey. All right, great. And then Zach, you're on scene direction.
Yeah, everybody have this.
Casey's
Everybody
a
have the
future
script.
cast.
I do have the
Yes.
script, and just to ask just a couple. Am I Italian in this or?
Play it straight. Play it straight. The comedy's supposed to come from kind of like the realism.
Oh, realism. Okay, cool.
So there's not real Italians.
So I'm from Rochester,
Italian,
New
no,
York,
you're
but I didn't
normal.
grow up.
You're just normal.
Italian
Okay.
by descent.
We're
but
straight.
Speaking with a normal and
Sounds like
American
an
accent.
We're
Yes,
straight Italians. Sorry, I
We're
just.
straight. Play
Yeah.
it straight.
Okay.
We're straight.
Okay,
Studio
here we
G,
go.
hold on. Studio G, can you not
what
have
is
the
happening in
camera like
Studio
that?
G?
I fucking love this. This is a good bit.
I can't see
All right,
my
whenever you guys are ready.
co-stars.
Okay, scene 2. All right, here we go. Exterior coffee shop, Los Angeles day. 2 nothing burgers sit at a table sipping coffee.
What?
I think this guy next to us is listening to our conversation.
What makes you say that?
Well, for one, he's been making direct eye contact each time one of us speaks.
Maybe he has a lazy eye.
Just sort of ableist. He's also been taking vigorous notes this whole time.
He could be studying for an exam.
When you got up to the bathroom, he had a panic attack, seemingly not knowing whether to stay put or to follow you to the ladies' room and transcribe your shit.
Sorry, easy does it. I only peed.
And easy does it is the affectation.
Yeah.
That's the direction.
My point is, he's making me uncomfortable.
Would you lighten up?
Oh my God.
Believe it or not, everyone in the world isn't interested in what you have to say.
The man chimes in.
Sorry to chime in here, but the correct verbiage is actually not everyone in the world is interested in what you have to say.
Oh, egg on my face. Thanks so much.
Egg on your face? He just proved my point.
Well, I've got your attention. Can I have both of your numbers?
Of course not.
Just the one is fine then.
Woman 2 writes down her number and hands it to Jeffrey.
212, huh? Let me guess.
Most famous area code in the country.
Dublin.
Idiot.
End of scene.
Sorry, can we take that last beat again? I feel like it wasn't clear what just happened. Just read it, with some pace. All right, and whenever you guys are ready, from the woman jots down her number.
From the top of scene 1.
This is still the first segment.
So woman writes down her number and hands it to Jeffrey.
212, huh? Let me guess.
Most famous area code in the country.
Dublin.
Idiot.
So
see, it didn't work any better the second time.
Didn't feel better the second time.
What were you hoping would
Zoom
happen?
delay.
You said it didn't feel better, or it did?
It didn't.
It did not.
I don't think it did.
Okay.
Feel
any
better.
notes or
Jeff,
maybe
is
talk
this
to your
something you
boss?
actually
I
did
kind
to
of
two
wish
women?
you named the women characters.
This was during my school assignment where I had to go in public and listen to a conversation.
We know.
Right.
So did you purposely set that up in the previous part where we were talking? Like, was that always your plan?
I got lucky.
Jeff,
I got
No
lucky with that
way.
one.
This
That was
did
a
not
forced
pass the Bechdel
conversation.
test.
No.
Correct.
The only thing I want to talk about,
Definitely not.
the only thing is just what was the parenthetical easy does it? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Why
okay,
did you put that?
I don't want to give a line read, but just because the writer is kind of the master of the domain of television, whereas in film it's obviously Casey and Billy.
And you see
Spell,
this
the
as a TV
directors.
show, this scene we read?
I see this as a cold open,
What?
I had a question about one of the lines.
and we do have to move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have a question about your inspiration, Jeffrey, because
Yeah.
I understand that you take a lot of inspiration from music.
Music,
Quote,
yeah, exactly.
When I
right.
write, I usually hop back and forth between my laptop and my guitar.
Boom, roasted.
That's my favorite
Maybe that's
one.
your problem. You're putting too much time into it. Focus more on like comedy writing and like just that general concept.
He's still writing, but it's like cumbersome.
Got that on speed dial.
It's so fucking awesome.
Oh, 200 episodes, right? How have we done?
There's that look again. This dog that just needs to go outside. Just open the back door. That's all his eyes are saying to me right now.
Guys, it's been a long journey. There's been a lot of mistakes made. There's been a lot of pleasure given.
Ew.
Just like on the post-nuptial episode, I believe it was 178, where we graded Amir's wedding. I want to grade
Wow.
the first 200 episodes of the show
That's funny.
on this custom rubric. Jake, would you do the honors of reading this?
I'm pretty engrossed in this game.
All right.
It's 9-2 West Ham at this point.
It's 1-1. West Ham's really grown into it.
Oh, you didn't mention that goal, did you?
Ferris, you were here with us from the beginning. Would you like to do the honors?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to text this rubric to you, and you just, this is going to be out of a possible 21 points, and we're going to give it a letter grade. Just read every column by row. And I don't mean salmon.
Commercial.
And we're back. All right, Ferris, let's
that
get
just steel falling?
That's
Yeah.
industrial steel hitting concrete floors. All right, Ferris, whenever you're ready, and guys, everybody chime in here. Let's get everybody's opinions, and we'll put together an amalgam of what score will land for each category. Ferris, whenever you're ready.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we've got 7 categories, and there are 3 scores you can give each one. So category 1, readiness of host. Above standard. This is for 3 points.
I think we could just skip this one and it's, the lowest possible.
Let's just read each one. This whole rubric took me 3 hours yesterday.
Shouldn't have.
Sorry to hear that.
That sounds too long. You might need to work on your time management.
And that's why you were late today.
Well, I was
That's
hopping
why
back and
it
forth
took-
to my
the
guitar. Ferris?
2 hours was a song I
Well,
wrote.
if your score was to be above standard, which I think it's unanimously not, but here's the description. Host demonstrated a consistent and profound work ethic. He worked tirelessly and without error to create an area of playfulness that put all at ease. Engagingness of content, positivity of mind, and frequency of joy came to be expected by guests and audience alike.
frequency
Hollywood
of
took
joy.
notice.
I don't think engagingness is a word.
There's
It
not a
is.
single
Alright.
thing in there that.
That's the best part.
If this meets the standard, this is the middle grade. The description is host was present for records.
Yes.
Records.
Sorry, I haven't read in a while.
It should be recordings. one would
Honestly,
imagine.
Yeah.
I just watch a lot
No,
of
you're right.
YouTube nowadays. All right.
You're not
So,
used to holding your phone horizontally, I think.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta watch widescreen. Okay, so below standard, host shamelessly flew by the seat of his pants for 4 years straight. Tens of thousands of hours of listeners' time were wasted in cold blood, / with a smile. The majority of the show consisted of flimsily premised segments such as Thin Cankle Energy or Nah and The Price of Rice. Some episodes, lovingly referred to by the host as wax episodes, were bereft of preparation entirely, amounting to dead air-ridden periods of lifeless conversation. While it's presumed that the show will continue past episode 200, history will ultimately remember the host for what he is, a fraud.
What the fuck?
You wrote it.
I just
said you wrote
I
it.
know I wrote it, but everybody's nodding in agreement with below standard.
I was going to say 2, but if people all veto me, I think it might be a
raise
1.
your hand if you think it's 3.
We're rating all 200 collectively.
Yeah, just the show so far.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm the only one who fucking said 3. 2. Raise your hand if you think it's 2.
That's so
Just a
generous.
mere
Sorry, man.
and 1 below standard. Kidding me? All right, fine. All right, Ferris, next category.
All right, next category is appearance of host.
There's so much text.
How many issues did you say there were?
7 categories.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah, Ferris,
We'll
you
move-
can,
we'll
we
move
can pick
through
up
it.
the pace a little bit. All right, so
let's
so
move
far,
through it.
1 out
All
of
right.
3. We're already getting.
All right.
Failing
Top
grade.
score for appearance of host would be host came to the show dressed to the nines / serving. Oh my God.
Anya, do you want to take that one?
You wrote it, you say it.
I'm not going to say it. I was going to get somebody who I feel like can say it.
Sorry, you want me to?
What is it?
You want me to say if you were giving
Oh,
content?
there you go. Okay, Riley said it. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, Ferris,
Heads
continue.
turned on swivels as he approached the studio, often causing multi-vehicle pileups. Once inside, he was faced with the impossible task of deflecting HR violation after HR violation from his lustful boss, Marty Michael.
It won't be a
All right.
for
So that's the top score.
Okay.
Middle score is host wore average attire for records. And bottom score would be the degeneration of the host's ocular lipid glands is representative of his appearance at large. Red-eyed, thin-ankled, and rotted through, the host embodied rumple.
Can I interrupt?
All right, raise your hand if it's 3.
I don't know if they can hear me.
Rumple?
No, that's I came dressed to the 9
I have to, like, be over
/
there.
Riley.
That's fine.
What's that?
I came dressed to the 9 /
Serving
I can hear
cunt.
you. Yeah, tell him.
Yeah.
There it is.
Jeff.
There it is.
3, I think.
Jeff.
Yeah.
We have a theory that last time you didn't turn on the video because you didn't think you looked good.
I did look like shit that episode.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on purpose. I think
No,
sometimes
I
people
don't think
like
you
it.
looked like shit on purpose. I think you didn't turn on the video because you looked like shit.
Yeah.
You think I tried to dress well and didn't, and then I
No.
purposely didn't record.
Yeah.
I think your
All right,
default state might be just looking
Anyone
like shit.
think I dressed to the 9s? I think so.
But there's never been a pile up because of how you dress.
All right, fine. 2. Who thinks that I just dressed fine?
I'll give I'll do it too.
All right. 2 out of 5.
But
Or
the,
sorry, 2 out
but
of
the
6.
bottom score, including your fucked up dry eyes, that's really it was swaying me. I did say 2,
Yeah.
but I will say if you hadn't
It's
included,
kind of a combo.
It's a combo
of 1 and 2.
It's like
Is
1
that
and a half.
allowed?
Can we do a 1 and a half?
Yeah. Yeah.
There were a
1
lot
and a
of
half.
episodes.
Everybody 1 and a half.
1 and a half?
I'll give 1.5. Sometimes
One and
it's
a
sort
half.
of like an Air One smoothie guy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like Jeff's
You know what?
outfit's a
Meaning
lot.
wearing
So
sweatpants.
also-
That
everywhere.
kind of tracks.
Carrie Bradshaw said in an episode of Sex and the City, sometimes a girl just needs a half.
There you go.
Raising my hand, 3 for Allie. Fun phrase.
Sometimes I grow
All right.
I think Allie hosts
moving
this
on.
podcast.
All right.
Ferris,
Category.
next category. Do we?
You're gonna do all the categories still?
Let's keep it going faster. You know what, Ferris? Thank
Every
you so much.
segment is just things you wrote and making other people read things you wrote.
Yeah,
so weird.
Anya
you have all
has
these people.
Anya has some I feel like anxiety that causes the pace to kind of quicken. So Anya, why don't you take this up? Anya, wait, no, you don't have the thing.
I don't have the thing.
She doesn't have the
All right,
thing.
I'm gonna text it to you, and we'll pass it off because I don't want to keep burdening Ferris.
I'm
Okay.
fine. It's
This'll
just
quicken
there's
things
so
up.
much text. I really read it so
Another
much.
minute and a half of dead air.
Okay, then let's do Ferris and just let's double time.
All right. Timeliness of host. The host's promptness, this top score.
You
The
don't have
host's
to read this
promptness
one.
suggested a personal adoption of the motto, if you're on time, you're late. He displayed an obvious respect for his guest's time and the studio calendar. Category middle score is the host was on time for records. Number
I don't
three.
think anyone's ever
Number
respected
three,
the podcast
bottom
studio.
score is the host pushed the boundaries of what it means to be tardy.
One.
Sometimes
Yeah.
15 minutes late to
Yeah,
a Zoom
yeah,
record.
it's that one. We can,
Other
we got
times
it.
missing in-person records altogether without warning, leaving his guests in the studio shocked and upset, wondering if everything was okay. Week by week, he carved a perfect statue of complete disregard out of the marble of for others' time.
Yeah, one.
Unanimous one.
Next
There
category.
were a few
It's a
days
one.
he didn't show
one.
up.
Yeah.
all
Okay. So
one.
3 out of 9 so far. This
Yep.
is obviously not
Right.
going
Well,
well.
3.5.
Ferris?
Right.
Yeah, there were days
All
you
right,
didn't
so-
show up and your car was just in the lot. That's
Quality of sound.
disrespectful.
Quality of sound, Ferris.
Yeah. Quality of sound. Top score. Audio levels during records were mixed to a T, ultimately earning the badge of high fidelity. Sound effects were used sparingly, improving upon each episode's direction without interrupting it.
I'm pretty sure
All
if the
right.
audio
Middle
sounded good,
score
it was
would
all
be
Grace's fault,
listeners
not
could
Jeff's
hear the
fault.
show. Bottom score is despite supervising editors' best efforts, every single episode of the show contains clipping, bizarre and grating sounds such as, but not limited to, industrial steel hitting concrete floors, Headgum's CTO, Andrew Pyle, choking on a bagel, and the Daniel Pewter song, You Had a Bad Day, play haphazardly throughout the show, often interrupting the few rare instances of pleasant conversation.
It can't be one because I feel like
Choking on a bagel is so specific. You have that. You have that audio,
happened.
don't you?
Constantly replay that.
Yeah.
Also,
All right. So, and then
I mean, how often
raise your
do
hand if you think it's
people,
three.
uh,
better than I do.
tell people to locally
Raise your hand
record?
if you think it's two. And if you think it's
Unbelievable.
one, raise your hand.
One.
We know it's
All right, so we're at 4 out of 12. Just keep it going, Ferris. 2 more.
Grace
I
gets a
think.
3 though. I think.
3 more.
Next category is Joy Had. All right. Top score is Carnival, Mardi Gras, Diwali. All of these pale in comparison to the glee this show has brought to all. Despite
Joy
the walls of the LA
That
studios
was
being
dumb.
sort of a charcoal and not something choicer like a chine green or a cola, the show has imbued a sense of elation that has brought people together, not separated them like other shows. See segments. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Get 'em on.
Middle score is the show has been chuckle funny. Bottom score is the host has consistently chosen violence over joy. Whether he's singling out people's biggest insecurities on camera or doxing where guests' children go to school, the show is terrifying to be a part of. Forget laughter for now. A good starting point for this show would be getting to a place where people's physical safety isn't in danger.
Yes.
Definitely that
Yes.
one.
I'll give it a
Yes.
2.
One.
Yeah.
Everybody-
Yes.
I feel like my
Grace, you gave it a
safety's
2.
danger.
The dog saying really takes the
Three.
cake.
All
Sometimes
right,
you'd
all
have,
right.
like,
maybe
Johnny on
3.
or
Get
someone.
3.
We
All right,
got a
and we got
3.
1 for 3. But it's not going to be that, but yeah.
I've
2?
never celebrated Diwali, so I technically had more joy from this.
3 for the sickos.
All right, so 2 or 1? 2.
Let's give it a 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Somewhere in
So,
the middle.
What is that? 6 out of 15?
Yeah.
Moving on. 2 more. Let's round it out.
You write in very passive voice for these, by the way.
He said 2 more.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Oh,
All
there's
Next
keyword.
category
Joy
is
had.
Wisdom gotten.
wisdom gotten.
Joy had.
Wisdom God.
Everything is so passive
Can we
and
put a
past
movie on
tense.
instead?
Watch Home Alone.
Can we just put a movie on?
Top
Ferris?
score for wisdom gotten is When speaking on important subjects, the host made a concerted effort to cite established experts and peer-reviewed studies. While truth was occasionally exaggerated for comedic effect, the vast majority of the show was educational in nature. The host's savvy went beyond the audile plane. What the fuck is that? Elevating the consciousness of the collective.
So I think that's maybe
impossible to give 3 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's extreme. Such extremes.
Middle score. Facts were said during the first 200 episodes.
That is indisputable.
Indisputable. Even that is
questionable.
And the bottom rung for wisdom gotten is the host spun a complex and indecipherable web of lies.
Yeah,
In a
definitely
misguided and vague pursuit to get wise, the host would often monologue nonsense at guests uninterrupted until he tired himself out. The phrase word salad would be an understatement.
Maybe word vomit's better.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go 1.
Definitely
we're gonna go
1 again.
Yeah.
All right. It was either you saying nonsense or writing nonsense for us to say.
That's all it's been today.
There were
so
no
far.
facts.
0 needs
So
to be an
7 out of
option.
18. What? 7 out of 18. Last one.
Are there 2 more? Fuck
No, there's
this.
one more.
There's one more.
All right,
Crazy.
Ferris. We got
All right.
this. We got it.
Final category. Top score is it is commonly known.
Conquered.
Fear conquered. It is commonly known that fear is the opposite of love. By this logic, if one wants to become more loving, one must first conquer their fear. This show has helped tens of thousands of people, and countless others do just that.
Tens of thousands and countless others. A real distinguishing feature between those two groups. But
Maybe leaning 3 for this one.
Of course not.
Well, let's see. Middle score would be fear was neither conquered nor furthered. Bottom score would be this show makes the world worse.
Yeah.
It is, without question, oral terrorism.
Oh, you got oral that one, not audio. I'm so proud.
I'll go 2.
All right, raise your hand if you think it's 3.
Sage.
So it's an obvious one. All right, so we all think the show is oral terrorism?
No, I thought it was fine. I think 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2.
Oh, okay, great. So
Jake,
2.
how's
All
the
right,
game, Jake?
How's the game going?
Ultimately,
What's that?
we ended with a score of 9 out of 21, which is a complete fail.
9.5, which you could round up to 10.
Yeah, we got a 0.5.
Is that a score, or are you just dancing, Jake?
This is copyrighted.
Yeah, totally copyrighted.
This is very copyrighted.
Unusable
YouTube
copyright.
is ripping this down.
Famous song, too.
You're gonna have to pay so much money.
That's so much of it.
It's clear. You're not even crediting it or
A
anything.
ton of it. He's just playing.
You're gonna get the Headgum channel rips.
I have to go.
Thank you, Zach Dunn, for joining the show. This is Geoffardy!
Nice day.
Oh my god.
I have to go.
There we go.
Hangs up.
Can't hear anyone.
What's that?
Can't hear
I can't hear anyone either. Guys, this is high stakes Geoffardy.
Oh.
For the first
Did
time
you just say that
ever
to yourself?
Tournament of
or-
Champions
on
edition.
this show.
We just get the people that won Jeopardy.
No, it's even weirder than that. For some reason, the prize is a $500 Airbnb gift card.
Jesus.
I
That's
told
a
him
big.
not to do this.
Oh my
Split
god.
What do you
22
mean,
ways.
Jesus?
You can't charge this to Marty.
Listen, it's been 200 episodes of me putting people in tough spots, and so 1 out of 21 people today, 20, because I'm not playing, will go home with an actual Airbnb gift card.
Dang.
And by the way, everyone's staring at me blankly, not excited about the potential prize.
They don't believe
I don't
you. They don't know
believe
if it's
you.
real or not.
You guys, it's real. I've gotten gift cards from him before.
Really?
that
Did
was
you go on
because-
the stay?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Can someone ask him if he's planning to put this on?
Are
his
you putting this
invoice?
on the Headgum card, or
Yeah.
is this
All
coming
right,
out
it's
of your
time
own
to
pocket?
start. All right, here we go. Fucker. This is Jeopardy. Okay. Here we
He's unwinding.
let's start with Erica.
What?
Erica, do you want to pick something first?
Pick a category.
Or Dane
Sure.
Or Alex?
Sure, I'll do the best Headgum guest for 300.
Whoa! Get it.
The best
we all
Headgum podcast
Yeah.
guest for 300.
Are we sharing
Everyone
the gift
can
card?
guess. But you have to buzz like
Buzz,
first.
buzz,
Okay,
buzz,
who was that? Who was that? Who said
Will.
buzz? Will Conover?
Will.
Conover.
Buzz.
It was Will Conover. Okay. This straight shooting ad saleswoman only needs to guest one time to become a Headgum Podcast legend.
This is, I believe you'll have it as Sam Shackle, but Sam Massa.
That's
You didn't say what is.
Well, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't say what it
Are
is.
you serious? $500? Airbnb?
And I buzzed
Can I
second.
steal?
No, I buzzed before
Jake,
Jake.
please.
What is Sam Massa?
What is Sam? Well, you already
That's
missed
so
your
What is Sam
chance.
Shackle?
What is Sam
What
Shackle?
is Shackle?
Well, that's not her
You know
name
what?
anymore.
How do you remember which
Right.
team is which person? Because there's 20.
I'm writing it down to have.
300 for Will.
You know what? I'm going to have to give it to Will because Jake is rich. So, like, we don't need to have $500. You're not on Will's team.
Really? One more
All right.
of those? I think I win.
Can we get a
You
time
could
check
ring out
here?
Marty's Airbnb.
Yeah, and how come
All right. Moving on.
So funny. That would be so...
Will controls the board.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Shit. Sorry. I have to add this to somebody's team.
300.
I'll do Headgum Podcast Alumni Club for 200, Geoff.
Headgum Podcast Alumni Club for 200. A graphic designer
Someone
slash
buzz.
photographer.
Buzz.
Okay, honor system. Who buzzed first?
You
Emma?
did.
Anya.
Anya. Okay, a graphic designer slash photographer that.
Technically, you can't buzz in until after you read the full clue.
No, that's not how Jeopardy
Anya
works.
buzzed.
Jeopardy
Anya
works.
buzzed.
Anya Buzz, you
Don't
just can't hear
silence
her.
women.
A graphic designer slash photographer whose equally esteemed clientele include Boy Genius and this.
Of course.
Buzz.
And Anya buzzed.
Figured.
It's a
Wait, do what is?
who is
Who is?
Yep.
Grayson.
Grayson.
Correct.
That's good.
All right, Anya has 200. Anya controls the board. Where are you headed next, Anya?
I'm gonna go
0?
podcast alumni club 300.
Headgum Podcast Alumni Club for 300. This redheaded Georgian leveraged a successful
Buzz.
guest appearance on the
Buzz.
Headgum Podcast to land a starring role in
What's his
NBC's
name?
Saturday Night Live. Marika?
Oh, fuck. I don't remember his last name. What is Ben Marshall?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Marika there.
Because she got it right.
Just because she got it right.
And they're
yeah.
from the same town.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Marika controls the board. Quick score update. Will and Marika are tied at 300. Guys, there's 20 of you. You got to buzz if you know this shit.
People are buzzing before you even read the question.
I know. Well, you know what? That's how it's got to, this is why Jeopardy doesn't have like 20 guests on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone knows every episode and the lore of this fucking
Yeah.
show.
All right. Marika controls the board.
Let's go avoidable mistakes for 300.
Buzz.
I have a lot of thoughts about the Gramercy Theater.
All right.
Okay, you can't buzz before you even read it. How the fuck do you do it where it's like horizontal to have? Okay, there we go. Avoidable mistakes for 300.
Buzz.
Okay, let's implement a new rule. I have to read the whole thing out because maybe not everybody can see equally.
Also
but you can
buzz.
buzz as soon as I finish. The reason the beginning.
So the new rule is just how Jeopardy actually works. All right, new rule. You have to phrase the answer in the form of a question.
Dane.
What?
Are you really gonna let him talk to me like that?
Who?
Dane.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I can't stop this.
The reason the beginning of the show had a sort of frantic energy to it.
Buzz.
Casey.
What is the pandemic?
That's incorrect.
Buzz.
Buzz.
Marika.
Oh, no.
What is the fact that we didn't get approval to film until day of?
Incorrect.
Dane buzzed. Dane buzzed.
That was
Does
Dane,
Marika
Dane,
lose
Dane,
that
Dane,
money?
Dane.
Mine also had to do with the video not finishing it on time. But
Well, guess something else because you buzzed.
Buzz.
Alex.
What is because Geoff is involved?
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that is a good answer.
I mean, that's
Good answer.
circling
Let's look
the
at the board.
drain. I don't think anyone's going to get it. I'm going to have to give it to Alex. The correct answer was what? Or no, sorry, that's not the right answer. I changed it.
Are you
Incorrect.
kidding?
What the hell? Buzz.
Yes,
Jeff had too much cold brew day of.
incorrect.
Buzz.
It-
There were poppers from Gabrus's show.
Incorrect.
Buzz, Geoff was
Yes.
late.
Good guess.
Incorrect. But it is about it's about me being sour. That's your hint.
Buzz, you didn't get enough.
Riley.
You didn't give it enough sleep the night before.
No.
Buzz,
Buzz, wasn't there like
your laptop? The dongle of your laptop didn't work.
Wrong.
Your shirt wasn't
You
dry.
got a
clean
lemon
today.
tattoo.
Wrong.
It was
You were
Marika's
breaking
birthday.
up with someone?
Wrong.
Buzz traffic.
Jeff's
Yes.
eyelids were bothering him.
Wrong.
Did your clothes fit funny?
Nobody got it. The correct answer is what is Geoff was upset that the venue was so small.
You're a piece of shit.
Right, piece of shit.
You are such a fucker.
Geoff
Jeff
was upset.
Why do you have Headgum Podcast trivia? Isn't it all?
Let's go. Sage controls the board.
Why?
All right. Joel controls the board.
Headgum Podcast Trivia 300.
Headgum Podcast Trivia for 300. Jake's walkout song at the Gramercy Theater show.
This is in the wrong category.
This is in the wrong category.
No, this wasn't a mistake made.
This isn't a mistake.
Mine was Bad Day.
Yeah, correct. No, that was Amir's.
Was it?
Yeah, Marika's was Daddy, my internet boyfriend.
I think you
Gangnam,
asked for
was
yours.
it Gangnam Style?
No, it was a punk. Wasn't a punk song.
Jake, you should know this. What's a song that you would come out to?
Is it a Blink 182 song?
No.
Was it Wonderwall?
No.
Thank
No
you.
one's buzzing. No one's buzzing.
No one's buzzing.
All right.
Totally.
Nobody got it right. The correct answer is what is Cotton Eye Joe?
Jake, what's the song you
I didn't remember because I didn't choose that.
Ferris controls the board.
Oh, sweet. Let's
Never
do
mind.
Headgum Podcast
You know what? Billy
trivia.
controls the board.
Huh?
Cotton Eye Joe just landed.
Is it me?
Okay.
Ferris, you were too happy.
Let's do.
You wanted it too much.
Let's do Rice Songs 100.
Rice Songs for 100. This Lou Reed parody produced one of the most cacophonous hooks to date.
Buzz.
Anya
Anya
Buzz.
Buzz.
It's
Anya?
it's the Walk on the Wild Side one.
Walk on the Wild Side one.
Okay, but what's the actual title?
Of the actual song, Walk on the Wild Side.
Walk on
No,
the
what's-
wild rice.
What's the actual parody title?
Walk on the
Walk
Wild
on the
Rice.
wild rice.
That's a good guess.
Rice on the wild side.
I
The
don't
wild
rice
side of
on
rice.
the wild
like
side.
WOK
WOK, yeah.
on
And
the
are you
wild
okay?
rice.
Nope.
On the wild grains.
All right, you know what? Nobody's getting these right. What is use a walk to ensure burnt char?
Not even a parody at that point. Just a new title.
Like
Different
300.
All right, Alex Bergman controls the board.
It's really difficult.
Alex controls the board.
Me? Let's go Rice Songs 300.
Whoa.
Rice Songs for 300. Emma's loving this. This burnt rice ditty was sung during the fan favorite all women episode.
The rice bit is the one bit I saw because I watched the live stream because the Doughboys were on it.
You're obsessed with the
Buzz,
Doughboys.
Allie, Buzz, Allie,
Yes,
Buzz,
yes.
Allie,
Riley.
Buzz.
Or
I was
Allie,
in
Allie.
it, but I can't remember. Is it all of the rice and a minute?
Oh,
Extra
No.
Buzz.
Yeah,
She's actually
Marika.
singing it. That's
Burning
right.
burning all the rice, burning all the grains.
Correct!
Oh.
Burning all the
No, it's a different
rice.
song.
It's different songs. Then forget it.
Guys, Marika's taking it away. She
Got it.
answered wrong.
Yeah,
What do you
she
mean?
should have some negative. Yeah.
Really?
All right, I'm zero.
Well, everybody's guessing
I'm at
wrong.
Zero now.
That's not part of it. All right, Marika's in the lead with 600. Will has 300. Anya has 200. Everybody else is at 0.
God, we're only halfway done.
Marika controls the board.
Avoidable mistakes 200.
Avoidable mistakes at the Gramercy Theater live show for 200. The biggest complaint amongst audience members about the show.
Buzz.
Buzz.
Too quality.
Too many guests. You had too many guests, not enough microphones. You willy-nilly invited people
Just like
backstage
today.
Yeah,
who
no,
hadn't
familiar.
planned
You didn't
on
give,
being
you didn't
on
give some of
stage.
us headphones.
It wasn't free.
You didn't.
Wait, Johnny, what was your guess?
I didn't say a single thing.
Really, this whole episode.
I think
Was
it's
it
that
that
people
there?
wanted Johnny's number, but we didn't actually give it to them.
Oh, right. Okay, Joel said something then. What did you say?
I said the venue was too small.
I agree, but no, that wasn't it.
Just another
All right.
complaint.
Was it because I wasn't there, Jeff?
It's what is that Andrew Pyle didn't exactly bring it.
What is that Andrew didn't bring it?
What is that, Andrew?
All right, Rochelle, what do you
What is
got? You
that?
control the board.
Rochelle, it's you, I think.
Rochelle!
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Let's go avoidable mistakes 100.
Avoidable mistakes made at the Gramercy Theater live show for 100. What is the sorry, the reason that
God.
Marika was super
Buzz.
money?
Buzz is
Emma,
super money.
Emma.
Because it was
Super
her
money.
birthday and you ate all the cookies.
Correct!
That is so fucked up.
Well, you didn't
All right,
really include
Emma.
the part where you ate all of her cookies, but
I didn't eat all her cookies. I bought the cookies for her.
And then
you
they
ate
were
them
all
all?
eaten
And then
by
they were all
others.
eaten. That's my
From
And then
Chip
others
City?
had halves. All right. Emma controls the board. Score update. Emma has 100. The rest is very similar to what I said earlier.
Emma, you have 100.
I have 100. Cool. Let's do rice songs for 200.
Wait.
Okay, I meant Emma Foley. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go by last
There's
name.
two Emmas.
Foley controls
People
the board.
email me for that Emma sometimes too, so I get it.
Do you forward the emails? or-
Yeah, I do.
best Headgum Podcast guests for 200.
Best Headgum Podcast guest for 200. Not quite
Buzz.
an Ivy Leaguer. Emma.
Me?
You didn't have a guess.
Sage.
Wait, that wasn't me.
It was Sage.
It was me.
Oh, Sage. Sorry.
And I was going to say Marika.
It's fucked.
Sage controls the board.
I'll do a Headgum Podcast trivia for 200.
Headgum Podcast trivia for 200. Sage edits a lot of the social clips.
Buzz.
She knows a lot
Buzz.
of
Anya
these.
Buzz.
I didn't read it
Anya
yet.
Buzz.
The specific venue where
Anya
Geoff tried to
already
host a
buzzed.
live show
Anya Buzz.
last
Shut
year.
the fuck
Buzz.
up.
Buzz.
No.
Shut
You have to read the question. I have to read the question before you
I
can
don't
buzz.
give
You
a
read it
shit.
already.
Nothing, no part of the show has rules. Anya fucking Buzz.
Anya buzzed for real, Jeff.
Anya's probably the only one who knows the exact, not the one at large Anya.
Jeff, we all know what you're talking about.
Okay, Anya.
You're saying the name of. Okay, so it was the Madison Square Garden conference room.
Okay, but what was the name of the conference room?
Fuck.
You have to remember this. You're the only one who's going to remember.
Can I look in my email?
You got a letter. You got a
All
letter.
right,
Leave it.
all right, look in your email.
Good
Look in your
audio.
email.
Really good audio.
That's the same as just saying correct, right?
The correct answer was the Legends Room at Madison Square Garden. People don't know this. For months last year, I was in talks with MSG to host a live record of this show
He was
at
not
a
in
conference
talks.
room at Madison Square Garden. So the poster
It's
was
like
going to say the
official
Headgum
outreach.
Podcast.
It was a thought.
Sorry, I interrupt you guys when you guys
Yeah, and they said
Headgum Podcast
we
live
are
at
not
Madison Square
interested
Garden,
now
but it would have been in
or
like a
ever
fucking
into the
awesome-
future.
Yeah, a
So
business
actually
center
wasn't talking
underneath
straight up
arena.
rejection.
Yeah.
All right, the score to beat is Marika at 600. Anya's closest with 400. Here we go. Anya controls the board.
I'll do best podcast guest. No, I'll do Rice Songs 200.
Rice songs for 200. The one Rice song Marika was forced to sing on her week as
Buzz.
guest
Buzz.
host when Geoff was Wi-Fi less in Kentucky.
Buzz.
Marika.
Rice Burn, a Skyfall parody.
That is correct. What is Rice Burn? Marika, can you give
One
us a little
word.
preview of that? For those who forgot.
Let the rice burn.
No, sing it.
It was Skyfall.
Otherwise, I'm not giving you the credit.
Rice Burn was a parody of Skyfall.
Sorry, did you not get that?
Rice fall. So it's
I don't think
All
those
right.
are the lyrics, but okay.
Marika controls the board.
And the game.
Marika's pulling away. Yeah, Marika's
Yeah.
800.
Can we call it?
Yeah.
I think we have to because I would.
I think
I
there's
Marie-
Final
no one would be
Jeopardy,
able to
right?
catch
Oh, there
up.
is Final Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do double Jeopardy for these.
Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy, yeah.
All right,
I
I'll
feel
go
like Marika
Headgum
deserves it.
Podcast.
Can we just do this?
I know. I feel like Marika's been the most abused by this podcast. I think
Yeah.
she deserves
Yeah,
it.
I honestly feel like Marika's
You
been
made her
abused.
sing
I'm gonna watch
Rice
the
Burn?
second half of the
Say it's
game.
over and
Yeah.
we're doing
That's
it
more
tomorrow.
than Jake.
Thanks,
Later,
Jake.
Jake.
Also, if anybody wants to peel off, that's fine. Marika?
Oh, that's an option?
Are people feeling off?
Trivia for 100.
Jake's out.
Everyone, you guys
Headgum
are
Podcast trivia for 100. The location of Jeff's first 14 appearances
Buzz.
on the show.
Buzz.
Yep.
His house.
His
No.
closet.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Okay, close, Marika. Who else buzzed?
Buzz, 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 me.
Who was that? Oh, Ferris, yeah.
Ferris. What is a basement?
It was a closet, but where was the closet?
In
Buzz.
his
In a
parents' room.
basement.
Where in the
Your
world?
mommy's house?
In
Ohio.
Ohio.
Chagrin
Oh my God.
Actually, Joel got it
Yeah,
most
give it to
specifically.
Joel.
I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, Joel, you're on the board. You're not going to win. but
And that was
must
double
be able to feel
Jeopardy,
good.
right?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
200.
Double Jeopardy.
Give me
so
two
that's
headphones
200.
and anything's possible.
All right, here we go.
Geoff, what was that one episode where you wore a tuxedo in your parents' closet?
The
it was
Head
a smoking
Goskers.
Oh, the head Oscars. That's right. That's right. That was an unhinged experience for me.
Joel controls the board. Let's finish this shit out.
Best
Best guess for 100. This redheaded Floridian won't rest until everyone in the office knows that his dad likes to race cars. Marika.
It's Casey Donahue.
Correct!
Casey, where in Florida are you from?
I'm from Coral Springs. Whoever asked that.
That was Will. Not that it matters.
I was born in Orlando.
All right, last one. Headgum Podcast Alumni Club.
Oh my God.
This former Headgum Podcast frequenter went on to work on This American Life due in large part to his work on this show. I heard Emma Foley first.
No idea. No, you heard this Emma first, and I was buzzing on behalf of Anya.
Thank you.
Sage.
Mike Comite.
This is fucking bullshit.
Rick.
All right, final scores are Emma with 100, Joel with 200, Will with 300, Sage and Anya tied for second with 400, and winning fucking Geoffardy is Marika Brownlee.
She's also the person
There's another
who
segment still, right?
reject the invoice when it comes through.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
This one's the longest one.
Oh my God. This one's gonna take 30
Those ones were short. Yeah.
Is that
what's
it?
going
Sorry,
on?
what's happening?
That is basically
a segment called Dead Air.
Let's all just take a minute.
No,
all right.
no.
First of all, plugs. First of all,
that
plugs.
was
Second
it.
of all,
Everybody?
200 episodes. Can we treat it with the reverence that it deserves? I feel like everybody's here to just get in and get out. It feels like everybody's doing me a favor, which I don't appreciate, but I do appreciate that you are here. Let's everyone go around very quickly and just say one nice thing about this show.
About me.
Let's start with Amir.
Everybody on the show seems to like it, and the super fans of the show really love it. They are all in on this inside joke, and it's a tight rope to walk hosting the show because you have to be likable but really unlikable at the same time. So I think only Geoff and probably like 6 other people at the company could pull it off. And
So a lot of people.
Considering this
Yeah.
is a company.
But it's exciting to see it all come together. 200. What a fucking honor. Let's give it up.
Backhanded compliment. All right, Billy.
A couple other people can do it.
Yeah, just to piggyback on Mir, you're such a unique person. And
Not me, the show.
Geoff is such a unique person.
This is Jeff's least favorite thing in the world to be complimented, so let's keep it going.
Everybody go around and
Yeah.
compliment Geoff.
Yeah, and I think that it takes perseverance to do anything for as long as you've done it. And sometimes you can get tired, and I'm sure some episodes you don't want to do it. But I think it's impressive that you put your best foot forward and always try and create a unique experience with each new episode. And yeah, I think as much negativity as we throw your way, I think at the end of the day, we enjoy your company, we enjoy the show, and kudos to you.
This wasn't what this was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like everybody razzing the show one last time.
Kudos.
Great head of hair, good skin.
Katie?
I can't follow that. That was earnest and sincere
So
and
say
beautiful.
something disearnest.
Your eyelids, actually, I haven't noticed them to be very dry when I watch the video episodes. So.
It's literally the one thing.
That's a splash of water. Goes a long way.
Geoff, what else is there to say? You host the show every week, and
Not
we
really.
watch it.
It's kind of a eulogy.
All right, we got Anya, Rochelle,
Can you hear me, Geoff?
barely.
If you want to open the door. Do you want to come in here?
I can hear you.
No,
we have to.
We love working with you, and even though like you're an absolute nightmare in every way, like production wise, you're such a charming and good person, and you like genuinely care about this company, and that's really evident. And that's why we like kind of forgive you anything. And like it's been such an honor to be your like supervising producer and clean up your mistakes. And we really love you, and we're sorry we locked you in this studio for a day.
Don't be.
Anya had to print out steps of me recording,
And you still fuck it up.
And you still
fuck it up.
Yeah, it's-
For Rochelle?
I think you have a beautiful singing voice.
That's nice.
Guys, we got to finish this up. But just one word to describe the show.
Erica?
Great. So.
I feel terrible for Alex, Erica, and Dan. I feel like they didn't have headphones, and I wasted an hour.
I
of
had
time.
headphones. I feel like the amount of user-generated content you get is surprising. Like the fans, the fans really love you to the point where they'll dedicate hours of their own time to put together videos that 100 people will watch. That's nice.
Why do you waste people's time like that?
The fans are great.
The fans are great.
Good
fans are good.
This show is just so.
Well said.
Very good.
I pass.
Nice. I ran into Geoff yesterday in the street, and he was exiting a grocery store, and the clerk, he had forgotten a big parcel of meat inside the store, and the clerk chased him. This is true. Chased him down.
True.
And to which she said, "You left your meat in the store," and he said, "I'm not going back in there." An ex-lover of mine is in the store, and he made his girlfriend go get it.
Oh, damn.
And I thought that was fucked up.
That's awkward.
And that's how I feel about the show.
That's 100% true.
What did you forget?
Sliced.
Why wouldn't you go back in?
Yeah.
The former lover of mine and I are on good terms. So like if I went back in, I was going to have to say hi to her. And then it would be like the awkward thing of like, I'm with my current girlfriend talking to her, which is fine. But like, I just didn't want to put her in that position.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear a former lover mentioned at all. I thought you were just refusing to go back in.
That's not my meat.
That's not my meat. That's not my meat. That's not my meat.
So much joy.
Facetious.
Wait, you skipped Alex over here.
You skipped me.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
No.
I really love the Rice songs. I think you get really creative on the lyrics. I'm a little confused why you think it tastes like sand, though. I think you might be eating the wrong
It doesn't
thing,
taste
maybe.
it's the consistency. It's more the texture.
I think you don't know how to make rice.
Maybe you should boil it first.
Boil.
Maybe some water.
He doesn't wash the rice.
From y'all's right to left, let's start with Marika.
You skipped Ferris.
Ferris, sorry.
Oh,
Getting
sure.
excited.
I'd say this show unites us all against Geoff, but yeah, it brings people together.
Common enemy.
On a real note, this is one of the best things I have ever been a part of. I don't know how to figure out how to insult you after I say that, so I'll just leave it at that. This was truly one of the greatest things I was a part of.
Well, I mean, first of all, huge shout out to Ferris and Marika for getting this show off the ground more than anyone else. Like, well, that's putting other people down. I didn't mean that. I mean, I just mean they worked really hard at the beginning to make it something cool, especially with Marika recording the saxophone lick, which I don't know if everybody knows or if they've forgotten. But yeah, Marika recorded that sax. Ferris,
That's
I think,
true?
mixed it.
Is that true?
That's true.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And, the
That's
whole
so
thing,
cool.
I don't know if we even still do this on the audio, but the sax fillers was Ferris' idea. And he also used to comb through and created the cold open idea. So this, this show is mostly the work of Ferris and Marika. So shout out to y'all. And let's go swing it over to Marika.
That was so refreshing to hear you just speak honestly for a second.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the first time I ever met Geoffrey James. I was like, this guy's really nice. Wow. That was
And back to your regularly scheduled vitriol.
Yeah. I mean, I think piggybacking off of what Ferris said, I think the show ultimately does what I wanted it to do, which is like bringing everyone together, people that like don't really interact at work all the time, like having them have a chance to talk to each other. And I think you're the force that is able to do that and like make everyone comfortable, even if it's like comfortable in their discomfort or their anger at you.
Confusion.
So I think you're the only one that can pull it off, and you do consistently. And I'm proud of you for that.
The show, not about me.
With the consistency of sand.
Consistency of sand.
Ancient brains charred to a crisp.
I can't believe this is the last episode. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Katie.
The show's canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, okay.
When
That's
the
why we all
rice
came today.
burns.
Actually, not the show.
Jake left the room to go delete the RSS feed.
Leaving the back catalog.
This is the last live show iteration.
Allie, this one's for you.
Oh my god, he's gonna propose.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Chaperone.
Right?
Everybody. Yeah, so like, you have to cut this out, right?
I don't know. Yeah, we're
100%.
obviously we're thinking about the monetization of it all.
Jarring basmati could be your new addiction. It's all in the singe. Use a wok for friction. Don't want soft quinoa, so I'll singe biryani. Who could eat a grain that has not been ruined? And baby, don't you like brown rice? I blazed it in a rice device. It's like the opposite of cold, dry ice. And we'll eat it with hoisin, eat it with hoisin. B-U-R-N bomba rice. Singe and ruin sushi rice. Heat your pan now, charcoal roast. Torch those grains, you're burning rice. B-U-R-N sticky rice. Scald and bake and cauterize. Smolder brown rice sushi roll. Ignite all arborio. B-U-R-N jasmine rice. Ruin all your ancient grains. B-U-R-N red cargo. Let's ignite rice till it glows. Rinsing down his rice if you char them thus. I liked burning grains before I was concussed. Fire going off. Okay, keep going. Barkeep over here, keep the burnt rice flowing. And baby, don't you like brown rice? It goes down easy with a pint of a nice thick malt that is made with hoisin, made with hoisin. B-U-R-N short grain rice. Hear that sizzle, parboiled. Bonda rice. That is how you really char. B-U-R-N rice pudding. Dessert rice can also singe. B-U-R-N black maroon. You can take burnt rice to work. B-U-R-N paella. Spanish rice is good when burned. Let poison glob onto rice. Even ruin instant rice. What's it take to attain the char? What's it take to make rice hard? Hurry up, there's tons of bamba. Cauterize gains that conquer fear. What does it take to rice truck char? What's it take to make rice hard? Hurry up, there's tons of bamba. Cauterize grains 1, 2. B-U-R-N jasmine rice. Ruin all your ancient grains. Sing along. B-U-R-N red cargo. Let's ignite rice till it glows. B-U-R-N jasmine rice. Ruin all your ancient grains. B-U-R-N red cargo. Let's ignite rice till it glows.
She's so still.
Yeah, so
funny.
Rice is burnt in here. Are you singeing rice? Because I am. Are you going to burn rice with me? Okay, it's hot. I'll get a wok.
Wow. Holy shit.
That is my new favorite rice song. Oh yeah, that was good. He really worked on that
That was a Headgum original.